Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing? Hey Freya. Hey John. How's it going? I haven't heard of you from ages, Freya. How have you been? I'm good. I just did a bunch of training. I'm hoping to get first here. The last update put me 11th. And then I went up to 151, so I'm hoping I'm going to take over on that. CVC was easy. It was just against one clan, one member of the clan, but then they all folded into the clan afterwards, and then the guy who was in the clan left. So I'm hoping these guys aren't going to break the game rules and attack the pop, because that would suck. Because loads of our members still have to train. I did mine today. Almost got through this as well, but we'll do that at another point. Just waiting for pop to come down, really. In 18 minutes. I'm hoping they won't attack it. That would suck. Who's your CVC against? I think this is the fattest I've ever been. I was 11 trillion at the start of this. But there was good packs today, so spent my monthly budget today and got a really decent amount out of it. I mean, I wouldn't really call myself a streamer, Freya. I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I like the fun. I like answering questions from the community. I get to speak to a lot of people that I don't normally get to speak to. Yeah, there's certainly a much more appreciation to streamers because there's so much effort behind the scenes that I don't see that goes on. So like, yeah, I'm just doing it for the fun of it. Like I haven't been very well the past week, so I decided not to stream. But I never expected to get so many subscribers. To be honest, like I did this as the thing, and I said to my fiance, I bet I will only get about 10 or 15, but I'm just doing it because it's fun. So I think we're on 69 now. So I wouldn't say I'm shy. I'll definitely give my own thoughts on things if people were to ask me questions. Like, I'm not bound by Plarium or anything. I'm just doing it because it's something that I thought I would like to do. So I did it. I have to turn off the music for now so I can hear people in Discord, I'm afraid. So unfortunately, that's the music. I need to work out a virtual streamer, mixer. I've got everything installed for the virtual mixer. I just need to get the virtual cable to actually work. But a bit of me feels like just buying a stream. Alright, let's turn that down. Oh, hey Storm. Look, this is what I'm worried about right now, right? So the player who we matched up with was 200 trillion influence. Um, I'm in the wrong bit. So he scored 0 because he left the clan. However, this is their main clan that they play in when they play uh, Fury and things like that, right? So then all of these players join, including some obviously influential players, you know. So yeah, there's that. So they can't actually score points in the CVC, which means any player here cannot actually attack the pop. However, it does look like they're going to try. Well, maybe. I don't know. Which I think it's against the rules if they take our pot, right? They're allowed to defend theirs, but they're not allowed to take ours. Uh, so yeah, just seeing what's going to happen there, and then obviously it'll be a siege to win the thing. Well, it'll be a siege for Shah's wanting to win the thing. We've already maxed everything out. Um, yeah, it's going good. Uh, well, I mean, if they shouldn't, we are on stream right now. So I mean, if Plarium doesn't count this as evidence, plus this, you know, the little 0, they can't score. The person who was originally in the clan isn't actually even in the clan anymore. Um, then yeah, I really don't know what to say, but you know. It would be kind of annoying. But one thing, I don't know if someone knows a tactic around this, but they all joined this clan. So they all joined this clan after Fury was announced as well. So surely they can't score in Fury, right? Hey Mark, dude, how is it? How are you? You doing good? But yeah, surely they can't score in Fury after moving after it was announced. Should be interesting. 11 minutes on it. I think we're just gonna flip it and play. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't score in Fury. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't. Sorry, I was listening to Discord and then not listening to it because not much going on there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't score in Fury. So I don't understand the tactics they've gone for here. If someone knows the tactic they're going for, I mean, by all means enlighten me. Because, yeah, they went after the announcement. I know they're in the same kingdom, but they can't score. So, like, surely what's the point, you know? But, hello everyone that's joined. We're just waiting for the pop to drop. It's 10 minutes, so bit of a wait. Bit of an easy CVC. I'm just checking if this updated one more time. I got pushed out of the top 10 in the last hour, and then I trained way too much. And maybe I'll get in the top 3 now. There's a bit of a jump between that and that, but I mean, it's quite easy to train. I mean, I guess the best way to look is to see if they're actually doing anything. This guy doesn't look like he's doing anything. Is he going to fight? No, it's already shielded. So I doubt this guy's going to score any more points. You might think first is already secured. What about this guy? What's going on here? See, he already has Olympian level 7, right? So, like, this man clearly knows how to win events. Yeah, it'll be interesting. A lot of things going on. See if I win a couple of events, which would be nice. And I'm hoping Pop is just going to be a walkover, but honestly, you never know. Would be nice to complete that, though. Citadel of the Sun, that's the one for town and fortress offense, isn't it? 300%, I think. And offense against a certain tier? I can't remember off the top of my head. They added so many town skins, which is ridiculous because some of them you now have to buy as well. Like the normal 700% ones they gave us. It's a bit bullshit, you now have to buy. Alright, 7 minutes to see if there's any action. I mean, I doubt there will be. Hey Roz, how's your CVC? Asgard stuff. I only have one hero skin, one town skin. Um, yeah, Roz, R1's easy. The guy that was in the clan who was 200 trillion influence left and got filled up by their normal clan. So I'm interested to see if they come and take our pop up first, because obviously they're not allowed to do that. But will they turn down a free fight? um, but yeah, easy. I'm mostly interested to see if I all place first in this, because that would be really nice for Olympian. But it should be nice and fine. I think I've already done. Yeah, I've got Amaria, and that reminds me I do need to change this over. Nice points. What points? For the Lust or for CVC? What am I doing? Cool. You're in the Archer setup. Yeah, points in Lust of Power. Um, my points for Lust of Power are pretty high, but I don't know if these increased any. If they did, then also we've got obviously risk of others doubling. Uh, my CVC, I think I'm top. That's just from training. I didn't take part in the siege last night because it was 1 a.m. I was like, ugh, screw that. This needs to upgrade though. I am so lazy with doing the dailies, honestly. So lazy. Or a couple of days I find myself screwing up, so I managed to do Lust for Power and boost resourcing at the same time because hey, knock two events out for once. But then I realised, oh crap, what am I going to do for tomorrow? I mean, I'll have to do the resource event for tomorrow. But I like constantly caught myself caught out. Better start boosted up. Would be nice to. I think you can fill pot with four people really easily now, right? Just everyone over 100 million on sort really isn't rare anymore. I also missed this mini Asgard as well, which sucked. It was like such an awkward time. I like mini Asgard. It's good use of shards. It's a good way to gain shards even. I also missed Holmgang as well. We were against Deep Dark, but it was the 3 a.m. slot for me, and I fell asleep at like 2. Felt a little bit bad about that. They didn't do too badly either. I think we finished 45 to 44 on the Holmgang, which isn't too bad for towers, especially against such a clan as well. What do you mean? Let's see how many come, Negan. What do you mean, Negan? What have you done? Hey Tarzan, welcome, dude. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome, welcome. Oh, he better not have done. That's gonna make me so nervous. Anyway, Negan, once I've after this 10 seconds, I'll show you something interesting that could be going on at the moment. Uh, I will show you in a second. Alright. Hey everyone, how are you? Okay, right now, in theory, this should be an easy pop defense because, thank you Anthony for the sub, I appreciate it. In theory, what happened with our CVC is there is a guy that sits in this clan who is 200 trillion inf, right? So that's why we got matched against them. Okay. However, on day one of CVC, they all swapped clan. So this is none of them can score any points at all. So like if I'm not mistaken here, them attacking Pop or taking it, because don't get me wrong, their clan could definitely take the Pop off us. Like I'm sure most of you realise who these people are, right? Um, it's against the game rules, is it not? And I honestly don't know why they've done it either, because you know they also miss out on Fury, which I don't get the tactic behind that either. And oh my god, Negan, you are freaking me out. We're on 18 views. Hello everyone, thank you for subscribing. Anthony and Mutato, I think I'm gonna pronounce that, and Polty. I'm gonna assume that's some sort of abbreviation of poltergeist in some way or form. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, attacking this they shouldn't do it. So we've just got a tier 8 in there. We're boosted up. I'm not gonna waste a big uh, Azir on that. I just don't feel like that's worth it. Maybe if they start attacking a few times, then I probably will pop one. But we're more interested in this. Ends in a minute. I got pushed out to the 11th slot, so I trained like crazy. I think I trained a whole 11 trillion influence, and I'm hoping that might put us in at least the top three, but I would like the top one. Anyway, I really appreciate all you guys coming over. Thank you very much, Negan. You didn't have to do that. That was really nice of you. I really appreciate it. So they dropped Clan Night King to get an easier Fury matchup, right? Okay. So they dropped Clan to get an easier Fury matchup, but these are some of the strongest people in that kingdom. So why would they drop some of the strongest people? Let's have a look. Why would they drop some of the strongest people in the kingdom? Right. Look, I mean, many people know who he is, right? Like, I mean, many people know who a lot of these people are. Why would you then drop, even if you were dropping influence for an easier matchup, why would you then drop the better people from the kingdom? That, well, I'm presuming anyway. I haven't looked around. See you later, Negan. Thank you very much for the shout out. I very much appreciate it. Right, Lost for Power did finish. Now, how long is that going to take to update? Because that's the next painful thing in the game, isn't it? Just waiting for it to update to see what happened. I would very much like first place. Oh, where did we get? Okay. We're extremely happy with that. First place in Lust for Power. Got some gold back, some nice tasks as well. Um, you probably see that some of them are in different kingdoms. You could be right actually, because I do remember seeing um, our good sir here in Spartak, is it? I think he's a key member of Spartak, is it? I could be wrong there, but yeah, I think that actually you could be right there. To be fair, although are they not entirely screwing over another kingdom by taking 300 trillion in there? Seems a bit harsh. I mean, they're 100 trillion above our clan, I think, and that's after we've trained. Oh, okay, 40 trillion difference after we've trained. That's still pretty crazy. That's also pretty smart though. I didn't think about that. So when they go back to their main kingdom, they're just abusing the 35%. You know, is it 35% you get for Fury first place now? Okay, we do have one spine. So that's really good. First place is really good for Olympian. Try and get that up. Oh, thank you for summing Silent Rampage. I haven't heard of you from you in a while. How are you doing, dude? Also, how is everyone's CVCs doing? I hope it's a bit more entertaining than my CVC was with the 0 points. Yeah. How is everyone doing? Who are you against, Storm? Are you still in no F's given? You trained a lot before the boost in Town Star. Yeah, I did both at the same time, dude, but I still didn't get enough. Like I must have trained about 20 billion tier 7 and I still didn't pass. I'm very surprised that I didn't pass that mark. I went through all the boosts I had in my town, honestly, including the gold. I think I went through about 3 billion gold. Which, to be fair, I did need for a town skin at the same time, so it wasn't completely wasted. So, why are you solo Storm? Do you guys split off from no F's given when doing Kingdom events? Because I know that's very popular. It's what we used to do in rep. Wait, Tarzan, it can't be 20 build tier 7 to max the event. I'm sure of it. Because I had 20 billion tier 7 archers, and I'm pretty much on 40 billion now. And it only got me to 258. Yeah, I think it's slightly higher than that. I think it's 25 to max. Because yeah, we had those killers anyway. Didn't train any tier 8 because just don't know why we didn't train tier 8 to be fair. Just had the resources to train, so trained, and I don't think our Fury matchups that hard either. I mean, I think there was one kingdom we had to look out for who seem like they're 16-2. They look like they have a good record, but very small clan, which leads me to believe they have a bunch of strongholds that are going to need babysitting throughout the whole of Fury. Um, but it should be okay. I don't feel like, maybe it's just my opinion, but I don't feel like that many strongholds are that thrusting anymore, since you can't solo the sieges anymore, or at least duo them. You need at least four strong people inside that stronghold. Um, yeah, you need four. I would say you need four strong people inside the stronghold to defend all marches, including gold. Um, oh, hi Amber. It's the first time seeing you here. Welcome. How was your CVC, Amber? I'm sorry I couldn't make our matchup for D Dark on the weekend. I fell asleep an hour before the matchup started. I haven't been very well the past week, so that's why I haven't been streaming or anything. I wonder how close the others were to us. No one went up any. I might have overtrained a little bit to win that one. Oh, you couldn't score. That's a shame. It'd have been a really fun matchup. I was really looking forward to it because like it was I believe it ended 45-44, but from what I saw when I woke up, you guys used more tier 7 than we did. Um, so yeah, I'm still proud of the guys for fighting. I'm really annoyed I didn't turn up. Uh, Everyone loves a good fight, especially it was the one time that it was one of the times where the whole one of the matchups that can actually go like either way, in my opinion. Or D Dark definitely should be beating us, but like maybe we could afford it to hang out. I don't know. So yeah, I was a bit annoyed to meet that one because normally they're just a whitewash either way, right? Normally it's one side goes 45-0, especially when you're playing at this influence. So good night, Storm. Thank you for coming. How's your CVC going, Amber? Who did Deep Dark get this time? Ah, thank you for subscribing while I was speaking about you. I am not soloing any sieges at all. Golds are absolutely crazy. But I think the way we do it here is we troop match the gold march. There's enough of us, fortunately, being in a bigger clan. We all have two troop types, so my main is obviously archers, right? But I can also do a killer and scout. So I mean, technically three, but two troop types, right? Um, you haven't logged in because you can't score. Uh, anyway, yeah, I have two troop types plus my scouts, which is 1, 2, and 3 in my Valkyrie Citadel. Right, so it was pretty cheap for me to max out, and I know some people had some pain with that because they put scouts last, which was, I couldn't imagine doing that. That must be so painful. So the way we do it, if it's a cavalry march, then obviously we stack it with melee, and then depending on what the other two troop types are that follow the march is will be a secondary march of that. So it'll be a melee killer march for example. Then we stack it with so cavalry and siege would stack it with melee and killers just to give us the biggest advantage on golds. But for all other marches, including purples, I think it's relatively easy now to stack that the way you normally would with. I think the tactic we normally go for, unless we're being hit, is 30 million. Uh, well, depending on how many people turn up, 30 million tier 7 plus your tier 8s behind, just so your tier 8s aren't getting hit. And even on purples, the bigger purples, I find you're not getting hit that much anymore, which is nice. But yeah, before that, I was playing with Negan in his small clan, and the three of us could hold purple marches quite easily. But we always found we needed that fourth member for the gold march as well, and obviously troop type is hella important when it comes to it. But yeah, yeah, I think it's okay. I think it'll. I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where we can solo a level 6 siege again. I feel like they're very much steering us away from that. Because they want us to I feel like they very much want us to play in a clan, since the game is called Vikings World Clans at the end of the day. So soloing a siege, I don't think will ever be well, not for a while at least. I don't think it will be possible to do again. Um, but honestly, with Plarium, who actually knows? Like, anything could genuinely happen. To be honest, like, the updates they release surprise me sometimes. Like the Paladins, like, I honestly don't know. Since completing them, I don't think I've hit a single one at all. Like, they're just cluttering the map. So who knows? I mean, it's Plarium. They released puzzles instead of fixing the lag in Asgard. So you know, unfortunately, we can only deal with what's in front of us. Doesn't look like we're gonna get hit on the pop anyway. So here I was, hoping you guys all had, I think if we get another 30 to 40 Asgard main skins, I think we can solo. Yeah, I think soloing's a long way off. Unless they release an update. I mean, could have sworn, I don't know if I absolutely dreamt this or not, but I thought they were going to increase Shaman or Hero Gear to level 15. There could be something like that that pushes the sway back into solo sieging and things like that. Because back months ago, when I was all the way back at Powervac, we used to split off into two-man sieges. So like it was two of us with two sieges. So we'd be sharing all of those shards and then building all of those tier 8 to take into Asgard mostly, and then yacht if we had any spares left over. But I think a gold march gives 28 million shards, roughly, which is kind of crazy if you were to solo that. And yeah, I'm over playing. Even as a duo, it's so incredibly boring compared to playing in as a clan. Like, there's no, like, half of the game is social interaction, right? Half of the game is burning towns with your friends or, taking the towers together and things like that. But, like, when I was solo, I was struggling just to log in every day because I was like, well, no one needs me to do anything. It's just I basically played 2 hours a day, and that was just to stick my troops in the siege, and that was it. And sieging is still incredibly boring. Just I don't know what they need to do to sieges to make them better, but I still feel like I'm sitting there for 2 hours wasting my time. Like, it's such a drag. I would rather the marches come in quicker and and was over an hour. I would rather that than waiting 6 to 8 minutes between like, certain marches. Oh, so painful. I hate sieging in the game so much. Um, there were things I did like about Solos. Rampage, you're right. uh, we're gonna ignore what Amber put in chat there. At some point, yes, something solo are better for, right? You definitely get more shards when you're sieging. Not, but you have to skip some of the marches. Is some of the downsides. Whereas before you didn't have to do that. Um, you know, so you get more shards on that. Home gang, if you're big enough to solo, that is a crazy amount of shards. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can get 3 billion shards from home gang. If you were to kill every scout and every troop in every tower, which would be, costly, but 3 billion shards is, really nice. um, it's it's all good, Amber. There's no rules in the chat, honestly. I'm not partnered with Plarium or anything. You can say whatever the hell you want. It's absolutely fine. As long as it's not offending someone else, that's not a problem. Uh, this is more of a relaxed, chill place where I basically just rant at a monitor and pretend I'm having a two-way conversation, which is really awkward to get the hang of. Yeah. So you don't need to apologize. Uh, yeah, it's just my thoughts and opinions and answering people's questions, get involved with the community. That's the whole reason I started this, right? I never started streaming to aim to get into the program. I never started streaming to aim to get free stuff from Plarium or anything like that. Like, I haven't even messaged Plarium to say I'm doing this or I'm setting this up. Can you help me? Things like that. You know, I just spoke to Negan one day and I was like, hey, I've got some spare times on my hands. I've got spare time on my hands now. I would like to start streaming. Do you mind helping me out? And he was like, yeah, sure, buddy. Because me and Negan are quite close friends. We've helped each other with numerous things. He was like, yeah, sure, buddy. So he just taught me Streamlabs OBS one day. Um, and yeah, I've just done my own thing from there. I told him even before today that I didn't want any shout outs, even though I really appreciate it. Because I kind of wanted to build my own community and get them on my own and things like that. And, just do my own sort of thing, really. Um, so yeah, it's hopefully more of a relaxed streamer place where you can just say what you want, say what opinions you're feeling. I don't have to agree with them. Like, I mean, that's the point of an opinion, right? But I can give you my thoughts and feelings around that opinion. Like, sieging. Some people might absolutely love the new sieging, but honestly, I still can't handle it. And the other opinion I have is, why is Holmgang 3 hours long? Like, seriously, 3 hours. That event could go. That event could be an hour long. All it is 3 towers every round. Do people really need to train, swap all of their gems and everything like that for 3 towers every round, and for us to wait 15 minutes every time? I mean, in Fury, how many towers get spawned after level 6? I think it's like, I mean, level 1's a good 10 towers, then level 6 is still about 8 towers. We don't need to change gear every time for that. They just keep spawning. So I don't understand why Holmgang is still 3 hours. It's so unoptimized. It's just all the 15 minutes preparation time could just literally be cut down to probably 2 to 5 minutes, right? 2 minutes if at push, but 5 minutes, right? Because even then, you're taking 10 minutes off every single preparation time, and that would save so much time. And I think people would genuinely enjoy the game more if you just cut out the. Every time there's a 15-minute break, literally, people leave the Discord, people get uninterested, people then come back after 15 minutes, and to be honest, it gets more disorganized because people have nothing to do for the 15 minutes because everyone's ready. No one turns up to home gang not ready. Everyone has their reputes on, everyone has their Asgard gear on. To be honest, And yeah, I don't know. It's a bit crazy that that event is still 3 hours, and I really wish that was one of the things I changed. Um, yeah, genuinely, as Jay said, it's 14 minutes for a break and 1 minute to prep. You don't need the 15 minutes. I would say like this is just me personally. I'm quite quick in the game. But, I need about 30 seconds to change my Asgard gear over from defense to attack, right? I don't need more than that. So to take it to 2 minutes, I don't think that's asking too much. But am I gonna get in a streamer program? Well, to be honest, Amber, I'm not really sure. I'm just making I first thing I said to my fiance when I was making this because she did all of my artwork for this, and I can't thank her enough for doing that. Honestly, um, one of the things I said was, I bet I won't even get over 10 subscribers. I am doing this purely because I wanted to build a community in Vikings. I wanted to have more fun when I was playing Vikings because I was going through a bit of a drought and I wasn't enjoying Vikings as much as I usually did. Um, so what I did was I changed clan, I started streaming. Jay helped me out with everything as well, Discord and tech side, and I can't thank him enough for that. Negan then helped me out with OBS, so like the plan is not to get into the streamers program. If they invited me, sure I would accept. I'd find that that'd be incredibly gracious of them. So absolutely. However, it's not the goal. The goal is just to have fun, build a community where people can speak their mind freely. I'm not in the program, which gives me a lot more freedom in what I want to do, what I want to say, what people can also say in the chat and spread their opinions a bit more. But I might actually be able to bring some more light into those matters. You know, if people can speak freely in a place without the fear of being banned or being censored or anything like that, then hopefully we can give some truer feedback to Plarium itself, you know. So yeah, I'm literally doing this just because I think it's fun. I'm not forcing myself to do it. If like the past week I was ill, so I didn't want to do it because I wouldn't find it fun. Um, yeah, and just yeah, that's all I can say to that really, Amber. I'm just doing this because I find it fun. Oh my God, please, no. Francie is certainly a strongly opinionated individual. I think is the nicest way I can phrase that on stream. But I think the thing about him is, and again, this this might get me in trouble. He might not like it. With some of the issues, is he's not wrong about the issues. The way he presents himself and the way he presents the issues is what's wrong, right? So that's why I feel not a lot gets done about it, because I feel like some of the issues he brings up are completely valid issues, except for when they are screaming and shouted and filled with profanity. It instantly turns Plarium and everyone off, right? And then no one wants to listen to that. I like he's one of the best players in the game, and anyone that denies that is, clearly doesn't know what they're talking about. He's an amazing player, and yeah, he spends a lot of money, but he's still a good player, and he does bring up good issues. It's just the manner in which they are brought up. Yeah, Amber, exactly. I don't doubt him as a player. I don't doubt his intelligence around the game. I don't doubt anything like that. It's just the way he brings up the issues, I think, is what a lot of people discredit him for, and what a lot of people don't like. Um, yeah, But obviously, I don't know him on a personal level, so you know, I don't. It's hard to speak so much about that on when I don't know him personally. I've only known of snippets here and there, you know. Who did I get? I got the clan that a 200 trillion player sat in this clan. Uh, so a 200 trillion player sat in the clan. The 200 trillion player left the clan. Now no one in their clan can score, which means we are literally just sat here with all zeros. Nothing can happen. Which is why I was a bit worried that all those Russians joined would take our pop, which is against rules, but they seem to be following the rules, which is nice. Yeah, and yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say. Agons, thanks for paraphrasing my ramble. I did go off on a bit of a tangent there. I do apologise. Most of my videos are literally just me ranting. Unfortunately, this isn't too interesting of a stream with Norm fighting us. I mean, the most interesting thing that happened was coming first in this event, right? But then again, no one really challenged us for that. No one changed position. Damn, he was all the way up here with only R414. What a hero. Amber, you gonna log on and tell me whether you're winning CVC or... Because Axes are quite a good clan, if I remember. I think we partnered with them once for... Wow. Imagine you paid £20 for that. £20 for 600k, 100k silvers. Wow. That is just... That really should not be offered anymore. What? 750? That's not even one click of the thousands anymore. What is this? Oh my god. No, they can't attack. It's against the rules. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong here. If you join the clan after CVC was announced, so if you're in Amber's position where you can't score, you are not allowed to attack the enemy pop and hold it. However, do think, and this is where I could be wrong, I think you are still allowed to protect your home kingdom pop. Obviously, Amber's going to know more about that than me. I believe they are still allowed to defend their home kingdom pop. They're just not allowed to attack our pop and give themselves an advantage, right? Because you know that would suck. Hmm. Doesn't look like as good as pack of yesterday's. I'm happy I bought yesterday when I did. It was a good day to buy. Obviously, I spent most of it now, but you know what's left is will be used for healing and things like that through Fury and Asgard, so it should be okay. doesn't look like it's going to be that entertaining of a stream, unfortunately. Um, yeah, that's true. I mean, you're probably going to find better packs in here, honestly. Like, even for 8.99. Oh my god. Let's see if we can find an equivalent 8.99 pack. That I mean, that's cheaper, and you're already getting more. I mean, like, I don't know. Well, they just need to remove this because I guarantee you this page here screws over so many new players, right? Because you know what the hell is that for 8.99? Like, and then you just click the special one, 6.99, 17k, 15 days, right there, right? Like even that is instantly better. This half of the price of the other pack, and you're getting all that resources and 255,000 refreshes. You know, it's again, it's another quality of life thing. But instead they add updates like puzzles and things like that. I don't get it. Like there's some quality of life changes that just need to be added. This pack gives 255 boosts. Can anyone actually do any training with that amount of boosts? Like 6.99 there for 8, 16, 24, 32, 750,000 silvers, you know? Like the difference is just it's just crazy. But as I said, I think I said in my last video, even buying packs is a strategy, and like I can even release a video on the packs that I buy, why I'm buying them, things like that. Because I only spend £100 a month, and I'm sat here right now on 30 trillion influence, 50 billion tier 7, right? I only spend £100 a month, but I wait for the right packs and I wait for the right days. If you wait for the right days, you can get up here. The days I always wait for is the extra boost and the extra silver, right? Every single time before I buy. It doesn't matter what the rest of the ladder looks like or what I'm looking at. I wait for that extra boost and the extra silver up at the top with the free stuff. Although it's not really free, is it? Right? Then I go down here and I look at some of the ladder packs I can buy instantly. Right? Everyone needs loves silver, so but even those two silver packs aren't great, you know. But look, what you'll notice is that one is actually cheaper for more. So things like that. So yeah, there's definitely tactics to buying packs when on different days and what packs you actually buy. Because sometimes if you work it out, you can buy the resources and silver that you need and hit the first checkpoints of the. Because this is what I did earlier. I bought the resources and silver that I needed, and I hit the first checkpoints of gold on silver and boosts, and then I hit the second checkpoint on silver and boosts by buying a little bit of gold, and that was it. I didn't have to spend very much at all, and I got loads out of it. I think I had 120 trillion silver, 30 trillion each resource. I traded some of the resources off, as you can see in the top left. And I think I got about 2 billion gold. I think just slightly under that. All for uh, that. So yeah, like yeah, there's definitely strategies to what to buy and when. And yeah, maybe that would be an interesting video for some people. I'm not really too sure. Um, because I at the end of the day I could be doing it wrong, but I'm just trying to do it in a way that fits me and fits my playstyle. This gives me the most amount of troops I can use and heal at the same time, which in turn keeps me in the fight longer, which in turn gives me rewards from events. More rewards from events, which is what, it's all about, really, isn't it? Right, guys, unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything fun is actually going to happen, and I don't even think we're going to siege because there's literally no point in us sieging. There's no events or anything right now requiring a siege or anything like that. Thank you so much to everyone who came and all the new people who subscribed. I hope you come back when there's a more entertaining stream than me rambling at the screen for an hour. Um, I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. And if not, I hope it gets better. And I will see you all next time.